Hi everyone, I'm Emily from Artemisia Academy, and today we're going to be talking about how to optimize your nutrition for a healthy immune response. So, transitioning into fall season when everyone's getting blasted with colds and flus, I think it's so important to spend a little time to take care of yourself and really boost your body however you can so that you are a little bit more immune to everything else out there. And so one of the ways that I like to do this is through some supplements as well as adding in a little bit more healthy immune boosting foods into my life so that you just naturally taking care of itself. So one of the supplements that's really important to take or to optimize is vitamin D. And so if you haven't ever gotten your vitamin D tested, I highly recommend checking in with your doctor and going in to get tested every 3 to 6 months if you're low. And vitamin D, it is an amazing supplement that, or vitamin, I should say, a fat-based supplement that is absorbed naturally through sunlight in optimal conditions, meaning during the winter time, we actually don't have optimal conditions and we have to be outside for a really long time to get the same amount of vitamin D, if any, versus the summertime. The vitamin D is just coming through. And so, especially if you have pale skin or you have a sensitivity to sunlight, you definitely please put on the sunscreen still. But having a few minutes outside during the brightest time of day is the easiest way to absorb vitamin D. And so, especially if it's in cold places, I know it's a little difficult, but the more skin you have exposed, the more you can absorb. And so, if you're bundled up, you may not be getting enough at all. And that's why I a lot of times talk with my clients about supplementing as well. And so, vitamin D, I usually get in oil-based form because that's vitamin D3, which is the most absorbable type of vitamin D. Your body doesn't have to convert it from D2 to D3. And so, you can take it in supplement form, either in olive oil or lanolin oil. I really like getting organic based supplements so that I know that it's the healthiest, cleanest form I can get. And then I've heard some doctors say anywhere from 1,000 IUs a day to up to 5,000 IUs per day, just depending on if you're in maintenance dose or trying to get back up there because you've been in deficiency dose. And so if you are really have low levels, make sure you talk to your doctor that you're taking the right dosage for you. But taking vitamin D on a regular basis, especially through the winter time, can also help not just with your immune system, but can help lessen depression, seasonal depression disorder, as well as it can help with bone and teeth density, so that especially as we're aging, our bones stay nice and strong as well. Some of the food-based sources of vitamin D is salmon and any sort of wild caught fish. Wild caught fish actually has a much higher absorption rate than other types of animals. And there are some mushrooms that have vitamin D as well. And then on the commercial shelves at the grocery stores, a lot of our dairy products are actually enriched with vitamin D2. So again, vitamin D2 is not the optimal form. Your body has to convert it. And for some of us, that's actually a very difficult thing. So getting the supplement form, the vitamin D3 form is optimal for absorbing it for your body. And then just so that you guys know, some people actually have a hard time absorbing vitamin D because of the medications we're taking. And it's not that we should stop taking them, but just know that especially like cholesterol-based medications, since vitamin D is kind of a type of cholesterol and it's getting broken down in your body, certain medications will actually hinder absorption. And that just means that you might have to take more or just talk with your doctor so that you know to supplement on top of the medication that you're taking. In general, if you're taking medications, you should always talk to your doctor before taking a new herbal or supplement, just so that you make sure that everything's safe. Another supplement I really love for optimizing my immune system is vitamin C. And so we've all heard about vitamin C for when you're sick. And it's actually true. If you take a higher dose of vitamin C when you're at the onset of a cold, it might shorten the duration of cold or flu for 1 to 2 days. However, it doesn't prevent a cold or a flu from happening. So it's really important to know that it's one part of the picture to boost your immune system. It helps with healthy gums and teeth. It helps your white blood cells mobilize the site of infection. So right when you're getting sick, it helps your white blood cells get to the side of the scene where something's going on. And it also is really important for helping your body absorb iron and other important nutrients in your body as well. So I like taking vitamin C in as many food sources as I can because it's a water-based supplement or water-based vitamin, meaning if you take it every day, your body will use it. But since it doesn't get stored in your fat, it just gets peed out if you take too much and your body doesn't hold on to it. So this is an important supplement to take on a regular basis or to sneak into your foods all over the place. And so it's high in oranges, not just orange juice, but it's actually more potent in the orange peel. And I've seen some people getting into eating like dried lemons and oranges and stuff, and those are really delicious. That white pithy part around the orange is actually where you get the most the most vitamin C. Tomatoes is a great source, bell peppers, strawberries, broccoli, a lot of your green leafy vegetables have some vitamin C in it. And then in general, I'm just a big fan of salsa. And the richer the salsa, the spicier it is, the more antioxidants are in it and typically more vitamin C as well. And so if you're interested in supplementing with vitamin C foods, just know that foods lose their vitamin C when they're cooked and when they're stored for a long period of time. So your frozen vegetables will not have as much in them as well as your canned goods. So the fresher, the better. And that's why, especially going into winter, if you have access to a farmer's market or some fresh produce, that's where you're going to get your most from your food. Another supplement I really love is zinc. And so zinc is number 3 on the list. Zinc helps the immune system fight off invading bacteria and viruses. It can reduce cold symptoms by 3 to 4 days. That's pretty huge. And it also helps with wound healing. And so as well as hair loss, I just found out. I think that's a pretty cool bonus. Zinc is great for reproductive health, for helping build our DNA. So especially when your body's going through repairing by building new cells, it's going to help recover and regenerate your body even faster. And so zinc is found in a lot of different supplements in a multivitamin or a multi-mineral vitamin, or you can also take it by itself. And so if you do take it by itself, just make sure you find a more absorbable form. Zinc bicolonate is a very common form you guys can find, as well as you find it in lots of different foods like shellfish, meat, eggs, beans, nuts, and seeds, and especially in pumpkin seeds and cashews. And so especially since pumpkin season is here, adding more pumpkin seeds to your life, or if you guys cut open your pumpkins to make a little jack-o'-lantern, you can actually save your seeds, kind of dry and wash them out, and then just sprinkle them with a little bit of oil and put them in the oven until they start snap, crackling, and popping. And then you have a really nice little delicious, roasted pumpkin seed snack that you guys can enjoy during the holidays. My last food to really optimize for your immune system is protein. And I talk so much in my Herbal Apprentice program about how optimizing protein helps with so many processes of the body. One of the biggest things it does do is help with DNA repair and building your immune system, specifically building your immune cells of your immune system. And so if you're protein deficient, you're going to feel it in so many ways. You're going to be more stressed, exhausted. You're going to have a harder time with wound healing and a harder time concentrating. And so if you really want to optimize your focus and your energy levels, protein is a great, easy way. Everyone can do it very gently. And so this can be through animal sources or vegetarian sources. Just know, vegetarians, you do have to work harder to optimize your protein because you have to combine proteins to make complete proteins. Animal proteins are in complete form. Vegetarian sources like grains and legumes have to be combined together to make a complete protein. And so even just by adding a little bit in every day, adding an extra egg to your breakfast, a handful of chopped nuts here and there, having some extra protein bars and snack bars or protein powder throughout your day will really help boost your immune system a lot, getting ready for what's coming ahead. So to take care of your body, just be really gentle. Start with a really small thing at a time. So it could be adding protein, adding zinc, vitamin C, or vitamin D. All of these things help so much to boost your immune system and get you ready for the cold and flu season ahead. If you guys want a few more tips on how to boost your immunity, please check out our Firesider class that we have going on this month. It is a free class you guys can access where you learn 5 herbs that help boost your immune system and how to put them together into an immune tonic. So our link is below. Check it out, you guys. And otherwise, stay tuned. We'll have lots of other immune boosting tips going on all month long to take care of your guys' body for an optimal immune season, or should I say less cold and flu season ahead. Take care, you guys, and have fun.